Have you ever had a feeling settle over you so quietly, yet so completely, that it changes the very air around you? That is the energy reaching out to you now. A powerful, silent correction is taking place in your life, and you are being guided to witness it. This concerns an old chapter of your heart, a person whose presence once defined your landscape. What you need to understand is that the consequences of their past actions have finally caught up to them. This is not a punishment you need to wish for, it is a natural, karmic realignment. The universe operates on a principle of balance, and the integrity you offered, which was once met with carelessness, now stands as a testament to their loss. They are facing the undeniable truth of what they let go. The reason you feel different, lighter, perhaps, or suddenly indifferent to old wounds is because your spirit is attuned to this rebalancing. That hollow space they left inside you is being filled with a new, solid strength. The random thoughts of them that used to bring pain now drift by without their old sting. These are not accidents. They are confirmations from your guides, gentle notifications that your personal winter is finally giving way to spring. The ultimate revelation here is about your own sacred value. Your love was never the problem, it was always the solution they failed to recognize. You offered a treasure, and they treated it as common. But the universe never lost sight of your worth. Now, as that past connection resolves itself on a spiritual level, you are being cleared to move forward. A door you once thought was locked is now swinging open, not for you to look back, but for you to finally walk through into a future where your heart is honored, cherished, and met with the same depth it has always given. They stood by and saw your pain, yet chose to offer no apology or comfort. They chose the easy exit when your connection demanded real courage. Perhaps they hid behind lies or broken vows, damaging your beautiful capacity to trust. They may have even made you feel that you needed to be less quiet your voice, lower your expectations, or hide your true brilliance just to feel secure. But the real truth is this: you were not enough. You were, in fact, more than they could ever hope to match. Your genuine nature was a spotlight they couldn't escape. Your depth of feeling was an ocean they were too afraid to swim in. You were ready to build something real, while they were still playing with toys. Your love, in its pure and powerful form, did not merely love them, it revealed them. It held up a mirror, and in that reflection, they saw everything they were not: honest, brave, and whole. That sight terrified them. So they made a choice. Confronted with the stunning example of your heart, they could have chosen to grow. They could have chosen to heal their own wounds and become someone worthy of you. But they did not. They chose fear. They chose the comfort of their own small world over the magnificent risk of standing beside you. The hurt they caused ran deep. It made you build walls where there were once open doors. It made you wonder if you were ever truly seen or if the fault was yours. Now, understand this: the universe is a place of perfect balance. The loneliness, the confusion, the hollow ache they made you carry, that they are now being asked to carry that weight themselves. The very pain they poured into your life is now flowing back into theirs. They are learning a lesson they tried to avoid, that you cannot walk away from a sacred connection without walking directly into the shadow of its loss. They are finally understanding the immense cost of the gift they carelessly threw away. Let's be clear, this has nothing to do with harboring hate or hoping for their downfall. That is not your spirit. This is about the natural order of things correcting itself. Think of it as a universal law, as reliable as gravity. What we put out into the world must, in time, return to us. For them, that time is now. The line, "A man reaps what he sows," is no longer just a saying, it is the reality of their current life. The regret they avoided for so long has finally found its voice. Imagine a constant, heavy weight on their chest or the crushing what-if that makes every breath a little harder. They are discovering that the emptiness they tried to fill with new people and new distractions is a shape only you could fill. Nothing else fits. In the silence they once feared, your memory now lives. It's in the song on the radio, the place you both loved, the quiet of the night. It's a film reel in their mind they can't turn off, replaying every moment they took you for granted. They now hold the painful clarity you once begged them to see. They had a treasure in their hands, your trust, your authenticity, your unwavering love. And they mistook it for something common. They are drowning in the understanding of their own loss. The problem was never your light, it was their inability to stand in it. The issue was never your love, it was their refusal to be worthy of it. Their soul is now restless, seeking a peace that slipped through their fingers. They draft apologies they are too ashamed to send. They find themselves looking for you in crowds, hoping for a chance to see the grace they once knew. But this is their journey to walk, their lesson to learn. Your part is not to witness their struggle, but to embrace the peace that comes from knowing the chapter is finally, and justly, closed. Their mind is now a prison of their own making, endlessly tracing paths that lead back to you. They craft perfect speeches in their head, imagining how they could prove they are different now that loss has humbled them, that time has taught them the value of what they carelessly discarded. They cling to a fantasy where you see this transformation and open a door they pray is still unlocked. But now, I need you to listen with every fiber of your being. This is not about their fantasy. This is about your reality. You are not the same person you were when they knew you. The one who accepted their excuses? She is gone. The one who quieted her own voice for a moment of peace? She has grown. You were refined in a fire they helped start, and you emerged not as ash, but as steel. You are now a woman who knows her worth because you had to learn it the hard way. And because you've walked that difficult path, you now have a profound gift to offer others, the gift of this exact message. If these words have been a balm to your spirit, please consider paying that comfort forward. Your support through a super thanks allows this channel to continue its mission to reach others who are sitting in the same darkness you once knew. It's how we build a sanctuary of hope, together. Every contribution, whether $5 or $50, is a powerful affirmation that healing is possible, and may that generosity flow back to you 100-fold. Remember this. The power does not lie in their apology or their imagined redemption. The power lies in your peaceful, unshakable heart. The door to your past is closed. You have already walked through the one that leads to your future. Look at the person you have become without them. The cracks they left in your heart didn't break you, they became the very places where your own light started to shine through. You have done the quiet, difficult work of healing, and you've built a life of quiet confidence. This new life isn't built on seeking approval, but on the unshakable foundation of your own self-respect. You have learned the most important lesson, how to be your own greatest love. This isn't about simple affirmations, it's a deep, unwavering commitment to honor yourself. You now walk away from anything that costs you your peace. You listen to that inner voice the moment it whispers a warning, without needing a second opinion. You have drawn a circle around your life and filled it only with those who see your value without you having to perform it. This journey required a strength you never knew you had, the courage to stand alone, to rebuild from scratch, and to choose your own well-being, even when it was the most difficult path. All this time, while you were focused on healing, a divine force was at work. It was protecting your spirit, carefully rebuilding you from the inside, and preparing you for a future more magnificent than your past. Your story is no longer about what was done to you. It is about what was forged within you. The pain that was meant to be your prison has become the foundation of your purpose. You are standing firmly in your power now, grounded in the unshakable truth of who you are, a soul of immense worth, designed for a love that matches the depth and strength you have worked so hard to cultivate. Let this truth settle into your spirit. Your calm center no longer depends on their choices. The question of what they do or do not do has been resolved within you. There is no debt to be paid. Your closure was not something they could give you. You built it yourself, piece by piece, from the strength you found in moving forward. The consequences they face are their own to manage. Your attention is no longer a part of that equation. Imagine them reaching out, their words full of changed realizations. You have every right to keep your world exactly as you have built it. Peaceful and secure. You are not a rehearsal for their redemption. Your story is not a side plot in their journey of self-discovery. Their evolution does not automatically earn them a ticket back into your life. Now, hold this thought with equal weight. If a different feeling arises, point one of release, of a quiet desire to lay down the old anger because it no longer serves you, then that path is also yours to take. This is not about right or wrong. It is about what brings your soul genuine peace. The only mistake would be to choose from a place of obligation or a faded memory, rather than from your clear, present-day truth. Walk forward in this certainty. You are shielded by a profound grace. Your intuition is now your most trusted guide. You are meant for connections that feel like a soft landing, that honor the resilient and radiant person you have fought to become. Your heart is safe, your path is clear, and you are never, ever walking it alone. You are worthy of a love that feels like a safe harbor from the very start, not a storm you must patiently wait out. You deserve to be with those who recognize your light the moment they see it, not those who only notice its glow once they are standing in the darkness of their own loss. Whatever you decide in your heart, to offer a second chance or to lovingly wish them well on their path away from you, to know that your spirit is guiding you rightly. A divine hand is carefully stitching every thread of your past, even the painful ones, into a future of breathtaking beauty. Their journey is their own. Their remorse is a weight for them to carry. You are no longer tied to the outcome of their story. Your single, most important task is to be the guardian of your own serenity. To make choices each day that honor the peace you have fought so hard to find. Your purpose is to look back at the road you have traveled with a deep respect for your own resilience, and to move forward with the quiet confidence of someone who knows their true worth. You are held by a love that will never fail you. You are complete, right here and right now. Nothing is missing. And in this knowing, you are truly free. Free from the old chains. Free to design a life that feels like home to your soul. If you can feel the truth of these words resonating within you, that is your sign. That is the confirmation you've been waiting for. You are seen, you are known, and your victory is being celebrated in ways you can only begin to imagine. You have witnessed their journey, every quiet battle fought with courage, every silent tear shed, and every time they found the strength to stand when they felt they had nothing left. We thank you for the restoration already at work in their life, for turning their deepest pain into a source of newfound strength, and for the healing that is unfolding even now, in ways they are only beginning to feel. In this time of decision, grant them a clarity that cuts through the noise. If the past comes knocking, give them the vision to see your path, not just the pull of old feelings or the words of others. Protect the sacred peace they have built. Shield them from convincing excuses that lack real change, and from anyone who would disrupt the safe space they have created for their heart. Keep them from slipping back into what was comfortable but harmful. Give them the strength to value their own peace over the fear of being alone, and to recognize that a familiar pain is not the same as a divine purpose. Let them see with your clarity. To understand the true intention behind every word and the real character behind every promise. Give them the quiet courage to walk away from what disturbs their soul, and the equal courage to embrace what you have clearly set before them. Remind them every single day of their profound worth. They are your masterpiece, designed with a purpose, and they deserve a love that honors that sacred truth. Let your favor surround them like a shield, guiding their steps and closing off paths that would lead them away from their highest good. Let every hardship they've endured become a source of strength for someone else. Let every disappointment become the foundation for a blessing greater than they dreamed. May they move forward with a confidence that cannot be shaken, rooted in the unbreakable knowledge that they are seen, they are chosen, and they are eternally loved by you. Whatever choice they make, let it be anchored in the deep, quiet peace of your spirit, and perfectly aligned with the beautiful future you have designed for them. Continue to mend what was broken, restore every lost joy, and prepare their heart for the abundance that awaits. Amen. If this prayer felt like it was spoken directly to your soul, we invite you to type 444 below as a simple way to affirm, "My heart is ready to receive this new beginning."